finals, if you love the NFL, if you love the sports commentary and the sports drama, you have found Tony Talks Vested Up Compelling Sports Edge. I've been digging in the NFL trash can day files, and yes, some of those owners are in those Eddie files. You say that black women don't care about sports. YouTube says that black women don't care about the NFL. Black women to represent us in their spaces. So make sure you bring your notes, your drink, and your vest. Hey, come with it. Come with it. Yeah, we also talk about that too, allegedly. I like that one. I'm gonna rock with this one. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if this is too heavy for y'all. If this is too serious for y'all, just go mute, because I'm gonna ride out on this one. I'm gonna ride out on this one. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. Nobody ain't said that they already saw it, so I'm gonna start playing it, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Y'all know how we do it. Oh, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here's that interview that nobody was paying attention to because everybody was reporting on what Shedeur Sanders said, and I understand that is definitely top priority. But they didn't pay attention to the man behind the scenes that's going to make all the calls. This interview came out 1 hour after they dropped that press conference. Nobody pay attention to Andrew Berry. See, that's the man I'm paying attention to. That's the man that's gonna be pulling all the strings. That's the man that's gonna make the picks. That's the man with the power. And y'all, whoever, and I thought so too. I'm gonna be honest. I thought, quote unquote, Andrew Berry was just, a lot of people used to call him what they used to call him, just a do boy, just a liaison or whatever without no power. Listen, off this clip right here, Andrew Berry is going to show that he got the power. And actually, Andrew Berry this year here, Tom Monkey may have some input, but Andrew Berry already know what he's going to do. You don't got to believe me. Andrew Berry going to say it, okay? Let's go ahead. I know you did. You said I told you I wasn't coming because I'm in my feelings from last year, but you convinced me. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Trust me, we gonna have fun and everything go balance out, okay? Everything. And if not, we gonna come here with our vest. We gonna come here with our poo-poo. We gonna come here with our poo-poo. Let Andrew mess up. Like I say, either which way, we gonna balance out that energy from last year. Either we're gonna be like cheering or we gonna like Andrew off with his head. Listen, trust me, we gonna balance it out. So thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, you was first in the building. You definitely was first in the building 1 hour in advance. And I said, I ain't gonna hold you. I promise you, I ain't gonna hold you because we're gonna be together tomorrow night and Thursday night and Friday night and Saturday night. So I don't gotta hold you. Hold on, let me go and play this right here, Vestas. And then I'm gonna let you go. Oh Lord. Hold on. That's the wrong video. Hold on. Listening to myself. Hold on. Here y'all go, Vestas. Let me bring that video to the stage. Y'all know how we gonna do this kung fu style.
Time in Cleveland working out. Why was it important for you to be here instead of going anywhere else?
Well, this is the most important thing I have to do in my life. I have a house here. I'm comfortable. And I wanted to take everything to the next level within myself. I know it's some things that I wanted to improve, and I took a lot of time to self-reflect and just view a lot of things just from a different perspective, honestly. And I think I covered a lot of ground with that.
You mentioned at the owners' meetings that he felt that you really kind of took it to heart what it takes to be a pro in this league, and that part of sticking around, you work really hard on things, your body looked different. Does he have that right that you kind of figured that whole thing out?
What does that mean? Does he have that right?
Did Jimmy Haslam characterize that correctly, that you kind of figured out everything that it takes to be a pro in this league and really put your heart into it?
Well, no, I don't really know everything at all. I'm open to learning every day on just different things just in life. I learned how to cut my beard the other day. I try to learn something new every day because I'm not one that just thinks my way is the best way. So I like to just learn different point of views, different perspective of a lot of things, and just come here with a renewed mindset and just approach life with just a renewed mindset, just about how I view everything.
Shedeur, as everybody sort of matures, as they grow, how do you feel like you've matured the most from this point last year to today in terms of overall, your overall growth?
I think you gotta take stuff day by day. I think you can't look at things as like with your goal. I think if you have like short-term things you want to accomplish and use your time, extremely important, and knowing what negativity to not let like in your everyday circle, and just everything you do, like everything matters. So I think I just recalibrated my life to view everything as fun.
Shedeur, in the early weeks and months here working with Coach Monken, like what's it been like learning this offensive system?
Yeah, Coach Monken great. And all the other coaches on the staff is extremely great. You're gonna understand and embrace you just as a person. Then
I'm gonna go ahead and let this line up. Give me 1 second. Let me get this lined
they
up.
push you each and every day. In the meeting room and on the field, in the weight room. Like, it's a new vibe. It's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all want us to win, so.
Hey, y'all, I know that was a big buzz right there, and I'm gonna stop it right there for 1 second. Then he hit them. He hit them with kindness. Now, I heard somebody describe Coach Prime. I think it was Big Dog Chico, or one of his coaches said, Coach Prime will be so nice to you that it seemed like he's cussing you out. That's what Shedeur Sanders just did. He just cussed them out with kindness. He just put them on blast. And also, guess what? You remember how I always talked about that karma? You know how I always talked about karma, and especially Mary Kay Cabot. I told her in several videos, hey, as a woman and as a mother, why would you put your mouth on somebody, a young man like Shedeur Sanders that has done no wrong? Shedeur Sanders is even going to talk about karma in so many ways towards their own kids. And guess what? I don't know if they heard it or not, or they thought that the young man was just talking, but Shedeur Sanders was talking directly to them about karma. Hold on. Let me go here. Woo. Hey, thank you. You know I had to bring out the hat today because Shedeur Sanders showed up. This a hat moment. And now you good, man. We just started. You good, Lady of E. You good. Trust me. We just warming up. Yeah, he said I learned how to cut off my. Let me keep going. I heard that. I guess he said independent because they normally have their own personal barbers, so maybe that's what he was talking about. Let's see here.
We need some winning energy here. You know what I'm saying? We can't have too much negativity going on. And you want our players to be the best version of ourselves for y'all, So I think it's a community thing. I think we all, like as a group, have to, because everybody's gonna have kids. Everybody has that. You don't want your kids to be the side effects of, what I'm saying, what you done did in life, the negativity and all this different type of stuff. You don't want that. So let's approach even this, like with a better attitude, like even coming from y'all also.
I'm trying to tell you, listen, I'm trying to tell you, the media think because they're hired to write and publicize whatever they want. No. Everything you do in this world has consequences, good or bad. That's what he was trying to tell the media. Keep going.
I like the ability to just play. There's a lot of different things, like within the playbook. Like, obviously, we haven't mastered it yet. It's still early on, but I take advantage of each and every day, each and every second of my time, each and every hour, to be able to go out to practice, today, and just be able to fully function out there, to be able to know everything. Like, to me, that's what success is. Like, you gotta like put your margin of success for what you think, not for what others think. So be able to go out there, operate a new system. A lot of things thrown at you fast. A lot of things, it's like, okay, it's a win. So that's how you do it.
What feels the most different for you out here in these?
Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. I already said it. Shedeur Sanders, in this one press concert, he put everything to rest. And y'all know I can't wait to line up and let y'all hear Michelle. I know you're the only person. Nobody else said nothing. So you brace yourself on what he's going, how he's going to address Kevin Stefanski without even calling his name. Everybody knew who he was talking about. Let's play it.
First reps of this year's minicamp compared to your rookie year?
Well, honestly, I mean, I was in practice a little more, but nah, honestly, it's just the vibe, the overall feeling just of the team. You know, it's just the overall feeling of the responsibility of our players. Like, there was one play, I threw Malachi a go ball and he slowed down. I said, hey, I gave him that look. I said, bro, we can't afford that, bro. Yeah. We can't.
Honey, Michelle, let me tell you one thing. So I don't have that play, but everybody go back and watch this live or watch the highlights on Twitter, right? Shedeur Sanders, he threw a nice pass down the sideline, right? Everybody said, I thought it was Jerry Jeudy, but no, it was Malachi Corley. He gave up on the route. He was going fast, gave up on the route, slowed down, then took off again. By that time, the ball was intercepted. That's why Shedeur Sanders said, I gave him that look. He said, we can't have that. Go ahead, Shedeur Sanders. That's how you do it. Listen. They don't have to. Hold on, let me stop this right here. They don't have to declare Shedeur Sanders QB1. Shedeur Sanders is already QB1. He's already act like he's QB1. Shedeur Sanders, we already know this, is QB1. The authority that he's already displaying on the field. Who's going to say Shedeur Sanders ain't QB1? Especially after this press conference. Hold on, y'all. Let's keep going.
For that. So then,
let me rewind that.
Give guys chances and things go your way, things don't. But take stuff day by day. I think you can look at things as like with your goal. I think if you have like short-term things you want to accomplish and use your time, extremely important, and knowing what negativity to not let like in your everyday circle and just everything you do, like everything matters. So I think I just recalibrated my life to view everything as fun.
We're in the early weeks and months here working with Coach Monken. Like, what's it been like learning this offensive system?
Yeah, Coach Monken great. Coach Monken great, and all the other coaches on the staff is extremely great. You're gonna understand and embrace you just as a person, then they push you each and every day, you know, in the meeting room and on the field, in the weight room. Like, it's a new vibe, it's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all still win, so we need some winning there. You know what I'm saying? We can't have too much negativity going on. And, you know, you want our players to be the best version of ourselves, you know? So I think it's a community thing. I think we all, like as a group, have to, because everybody's going to have kids. Everybody has that. You don't want your kids to be the side effects of, you know what I'm saying, what you done did in life, the negativity and all this different type of stuff. You don't want that. So let's approach even this, you know, like with a better attitude, like even coming from y'all also.
Sure, just learning this playbook. Like, what do you like about it, and maybe how it fits your skill set?
I like the ability to just play. I like
listen, y'all.
There's a lot of different things like within the playbook. Like, obviously we haven't mastered it yet. It's still early on, but I take advantage of each and every day, each and every second of my time, each and every hour to be able to go out to practice, you know, today and just be able to fully function out there, to be able to know everything. Like, to me, that's what success is. Like, you gotta like put your margin of success for what you think, not for what others think. So be able to go out there, operate new system, a lot of things thrown at you fast, a lot of things it's like, okay, it's a win. You know, so that's how you do it.
What feels the most different for you out here in these first reps of this year's minicamp compared to your rookie year?
Well, honestly, I mean, I was in practice a little more, but
oh Lord, oh y'all, I missed that one. Did y'all hear what he said? He said, honestly, I was in a little bit more practice, y'all, this year here. Y'all know, I'll try to tell you, Shedeur Sanders in this 12 minutes, he hit boom, 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 boom. That's why everybody's going crazy. Shedeur Sanders called names without calling names. Shedeur Sanders basically told you what was going on behind the scenes. When everybody said that we was lying, that Shedeur Sanders was not on the practice field and that we was over-exaggerating and we was making it seem like it was worse than it was, and ain't no way Kevin Stefanski didn't have him in practice. Shedeur Sanders just said, hey, I'm in practice more than I was last year. Oh my gosh. I want the haters to come in here tonight. calling for them to come in tonight. Come on, haters. I know you watching. Oh, see that energy on got wild. Come on now. Come on. Let me keep going.
The overall feeling just of the team. You know, it's the overall feeling of the responsibility of our players. Like, there was one play, I threw Malachi a go ball and he slowed down. I said, hey, I gave him that look. I said, bro, we can't afford that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford that.
He told Corley. He told Corley, bro. He said, I gave him that look. He said, we can't afford that. We talked Shedeur Sanders, second-year quarterback, already commanding the field. He's like, I gave him that look. And, bro, we can't afford that. And if you see that play, everybody was mad about that play. He gave up on the play. Like he was, this is my thing, right? This is my thing, right? My innocent eyes. He was running the correct route. Shedeur saw him. He saw Shedeur. And he stopped. He gave up on the route. And then when he saw the ball in the air, that's when he tried to speed up and beat the cornerback. What? Shedeur said, I gave him that look. We can't do that, bro. That's how you do it, Shedeur. That's how you do it, Shedeur. That's how you do it, Shedeur. Hold on, because these chats going crazy. It's the difference because he's the leader. That's right on offense, and Miles is the leader on defense, and Munkin is letting the guys lead. Yes. And they better recognize, because Corley, let me tell you one thing. Like all the other quarterbacks, what you do, and this was Coach Prime always try to get in those young men. And guess what? I knew what Coach Prime was saying because I was in the military. The military tells you the way that you train is the way that you fight. Listen, if you practice like this, that means you're going to get in a game and your body has memory, your mind has memory. You're going to try to give up on that play and you're going to mess up. And whatever, I don't know if you're going to be wide receiver 2, 3, or 4, but you're going to mess up and be on the practice field, Corley, with that. Practice right so you can get it right in the game. Even I know that. And I ain't never played football. Allegedly, okay? I'm just saying. Let me go ahead. Get your reps this year. That's right. Hello, what's up, Donna C? What's up? I'm ready. That's who we ready. Yeah, we already got the room warmed up. I'm almost asked you for your name. What's up? I know. Donna dropped me that nugget. I was almost off work today. Donna dropped me that nugget. She said, yeah, you see Shedeur Sanders in the meeting? I said, what, girl? I had to go find it. Thank you, Donna, for that. Let's see here. He was putting folks on notice. Keep talking. That's right. Come on with it. He told him, nope. He told that to Corley. Hey, he said, I gave him that eye. We can't have that, bro. Come on. You set the tones already. Lead them haters where they listen. No, I want them. Listen, I know they sitting back. They scratching their head. They trying to come up with new strategies and narratives. They already having meltdowns the way that Shedeur Sanders handled the media today. Listen, they gonna come back around. Oh, what's up, Peter? Supernatural? What's going on? Andrew, the way I was on people today. See, the haters. I was watching Big Dog Chico. When Donna contacted me, I went to Big Dog Chico channel. And he was playing the clips and everything. And he said, I had to stay on longer because the haters came in the room asking him why he had to talk about everything. He said, look, this is my channel. I talk about what I want to talk about. And if you don't want to hear nothing about Shedeur Sanders, why are you here? He basically kicked them out the room. But I don't know why the haters do that. I don't know. But guess what? Let them come. Let them go. I'm ready for a good roast. I'm ready to stretch my lungs out just one more time before the draft. I'm ready to get it out. But guess what? They quiet. They know what listen, even haters know what a leader looks like. They can't say nothing. Coach Drake. Michelle. Yes, he did in a row. Don't let the people work your nerves. Listen. I respect Shedeur. Listen, come on with it. Tony facts about the military. I have 2 daughters. They retired vets. Go. That's right. Who? I'm an army vet. What's good, Peter? Peter know everybody. Let me go keep playing. It should be already halfway through it, y'all.
Guys, chances and things go your way, things don't. But at the end of the day, y'all have a serious, deeper connection, and then know, okay, now know what this showed me. So the next time he got there, he lined up one-on-one, then he was able to go get it. So it's just a responsibility that each and every one of us take, to hold each other accountable for everything. Mm-hmm. Even in the quarterback room, it's a great relationship in there. Nobody feels any type of way towards each other. We all focus on what we have to do as individuals to get better. So how you?
And when he said that, listen, I told y'all, Todd Monken got what I gave him, a B plus, a B minus, right? Didn't I tell you? Dylan Gabriel probably didn't see it, and we didn't see it at that same time, right? I'm not saying Dylan Gabriel. It's when I felt bad for him when Kevin Stefanski didn't pick him up. They picked up that 7th rounder. That was a 7th rounder, 250 pick. Whenever he got picked 12 years ago, right, sitting on his couch for the last 2 or 3 years. But I said this, y'all. I said Dylan Gabriel, his feelings may be hurt, but the type of coach and leader that Todd Monken is going to pick up Dylan Gabriel. And Dylan Gabriel is going to see it as a blessing that Kevin Stefanski left him in Cleveland. Just said. Shedeur Sanders just said in the quarterback, no harsh feelings. That means Deshaun Watson got in line. Even Dylan Gabriel got in line. There's no hard feelings. There's no this and no that. Hey, it's just working itself out, right? I'm trying to tell you. Dylan Gabriel know he in the right place because guess what? He's going to get farther in Cleveland than he would have did if he followed Kevin Stefanski. Dylan Gabriel may walk around, may get a championship ring if the AFC North give out championship rings. I think they do a trophies versus following Kevin Stefanski over there. Kevin Stefanski abused these boys. Kevin Stefanski abuses. Bad leadership is just like a toxic relationship. Let me keep going. Yeah, I want to scratch up my lungs tonight. They came in the coach, right? Not a race thing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna come back to that one. Shedeur, yes. Shedeur said it's not Jared. Let's see here. Real OG move inside these people now. Oh, I got that, Andrew. Just push the need for. Listen, Shedeur Sanders. Listen, I just didn't come up with that title on that thumbnail for no reason. Nephew said, hey, teammates, I ain't no rookie he ain't no rookie no more. You let somebody say that's just a 5th round rookie. Let him go some way. Sure, I did scream. What's up, Bridges? I expect Jenner to know right from wrong. Listen, Dylan Gabriel know, hey, this is a different leadership. Don't come in with that craziness. You be on that practice field. Don't come in with that craziness. Even Dylan Gabriel got in line. Let me keep going, y'all. Let me keep going. I ain't gonna hold you long, but I'm gonna hold you right. Hold on.
Like, have you learned to kind of take care of your body, in the offseason? What have you kind of done differently that might have changed from your original regimen?
Well, I think it's honestly about like talking to coach. I think coach just spoke life into me. And then, like, when you do that, then you just get the best result for me, honestly. Like, that's what you get. So, I was here one day, and he was like, well, if you wanna be the best quarterback you want to be, then you got to do that on a daily regimen, on a daily time. So, that's what could.
Did y'all hear what Shedeur Sanders said Coach Monken did for him? He said he spoke life into me. And he said, when you do that, you're going to get the best version of me, basically. He spoke life into him. Now, do you know what he went through last year? Is everything that we said? Because for Shedeur Sanders to make that statement that he spoke life into me, that's the best thing he could do to me, because he finna get the best version of me. Just speak life. The only negativity I got over here is with them trolls, but everybody else is positivity. You hear what I'm saying? Let me go ahead.
For me, and then I was like, okay, I need to improve this area, and it's just one step at a time. You gotta do this, and you keep adding things as you start getting momentum and everything. So I think it's just having coach, just talking to you, like, I think that's it, just a relationship. I'm a relationship-based person, so I take relationships extremely serious.
How do you feel about this year's competition compared to last year's competition?
What you mean by that? We competing against ourselves, because life is a long time. You know what I'm saying? Our time it's on God's time. We just come in and every day put our deposits in and what we're supposed to do and build towards our craft. But it's not our time. If we thought we had control of anything, then we'll be fools. And take advantage of each and every rep and each and every time. Even when players aren't, even when we're not in, being able to take advantage of those reps also. So it's not on our time.
This year time?
What you mean?
This year? Your your time?
Yes, it's
That's
time.
up to me. That's not up to me. I go out there every day and focus on what I can't control. If I focus on something I can't control, then I'll be living the wrong way.
What do you think about when a year ago you weren't even drafted yet, right? And all that's happened in that year, like when you think back on that, what stands out the most?
I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that everything happened how it happened. I'm thankful that my appreciation for a lot of things is what it is now. I'm thankful that I don't really have to chase. I'm thankful I got a great family.
Amen.
I'm thankful I got to see great people, that I'm able to be inspiration to people. Because, I mean, like, I think I'm just thankful overall. Like, I don't look at anything as a negative. When you start looking at things as a negative, and that's when you grow spite and hatred, you know, and nothing positive comes out of that. So,
nephew, don't worry about it. You don't have to do it because we definitely did that for you. Every negative narrative they put out there, all of us Vestas and everybody else that love you, we counteract that in the universe. You didn't have to worry about that. We fought that battle for you. We just needed you to stay patrolling.
Everything is just like, I was in a position to where I can't handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
Hey, did y'all hear what he said? Hold on.
I was in a position to where I can't handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
Hold on.
I view everything as just like, I'm just happy. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. You know, I was in a position to where I can't handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
Blessed and bulletproof. I know y'all heard that. Blessed and bulletproof.
What does something mean?
Well, you know, you had that, you know, you were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here.
Vestas, y'all get ready for this one. Michelle, I know you haven't seen it. Get ready for this one.
So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you're living for the wrong reasons. I know who I am as a person, as an individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself. And if I allow that, then I'm not mentally strong. I gotta be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
Obviously, you talked a lot last year about how Sean mentored you guys and helped you guys in being in the classroom setting, and he's out in the field a little bit later in the season. How has your relationship with him kind of grown, and what's it been like with him in the first couple weeks, especially now that you can be on the field full time?
Yeah, well, it was great. He's a vet. He did a lot. He accomplished a lot in his career, obviously. So, like when I have questions about certain things, I ask him, like, what you think about this? And I just like hearing this perspective of problems that I could have, or the way I think about things, and just hearing the way how he thinks of things, and hearing the way how Dylan think of things, and hearing the way Coach think of things. Like, all those things, you just gain other people's perspective to form your own thought and what you want to do. Good.
Shedeur, going back to running the offense this year, what would you describe as some of the similarities of last year's offense and differences, and how have you sseen yourself come to learn some of the new principles?
The similarities, it's 11 on 11. I think I don't try to compare anything. I don't try to live in no comparison world. Like, I try to forget the negatives, take the good things, and just move forward. So, like, respectfully, I just don't want to talk about like last year or anything, because it doesn't help us move forward. Like, we're not in last year no more. We're in this year. So I don't even need to think about anything last year, but review tape and review, okay, what could I have done better in certain situations? How can I manage the line of scrimmage better? So each and every day, where the alignment they're on, where it's +2, -2, if they're in the edge split, like all these different details. Like, that's what I take from last year. I don't really take a comparison thing.
And I guess on that note, how have you gone about learning the playbook? What's your process for learning new concepts and new terminology?
I think I know how I learn.
Here we go, Michelle.
Knowing that I know how I learn is great. And the coaches are able to like communicate different ways to help you learn, and that's why I appreciate the coaching staff, honestly, because it's like, you could say somebody don't know how to learn, but it's like, How did the person get all the way to this level if he don't know how to learn?
Mary Kay Cabot.
So then you got to change the perspective and think, does he not know how to learn? Oh, mic drop. Yeah, that's it. But does he not know how to learn, or do I not know how to communicate with him? It's just simple as that. Like, so I'm just thankful that my coaches now, like, are extremely embracing.
Ooh, and y'all, that was it. He said, I'm just so thankful now that my coaches now are so embracing everything. See, Vesters, that's why we here. That's why we here. Everything that people said, oh, they just assuming and this is not true. He basically just said everything that we had assumed was true. He just said, I'm just glad all of my coaches are so embracing. Let me go to the chat. And then I'm going to play them 2 clips for Andrew Barry. And then, Vestas, I promise I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go, Vestas. I'm going to let you go. But I'm going to say Monken. I haven't watched Monken. I haven't watched Dylan. But I definitely watched Shedeur Sanders. I watched Shedeur Sanders' piece in 12 minutes 4 times. 4 times. I just loved it. And you're right. You could just see all the change that came off of him. Y'all could just, as Donna said, you can hear the joy in his voice and his smile. That's why I stopped right here. Do y'all see that face right there? Do y'all see that face? Like so much have been lifted up off that young man's shoulder. Now he can just do what he wants to do. He knows that he don't have to worry about a snake over here. He don't got to worry about a snake here. He don't got to worry about a snake on the O line, 3 and 4, 5 positions. He don't got to worry about the snake down there. Is he going to catch this ball or drop it? He don't have to worry about this play over here. He don't got to worry about big baby Cam Robinson. He don't have to worry about this tight end over here. Hey, new jokers. Hey, I'm sorry. He don't have to worry about the center. He don't got to worry about the left guard, the right guard, this guy. He just could just be happy and play football. And win. Let's go to the chats, y'all. Let's go to the chats. Let's see, Michelle. We're gonna make sure Tony come on early for college. Listen. I don't want to hold y'all long. Listen. So what is he gonna say? What is that Jason gonna say? And the other Jason, the other Crawford guy. Oh, Kevin, man, please. Oh, y'all done made me bring him up. Why y'all made me bring him up in the chat? Coach yes, the burden being lifted. Please explain to me. Please explain why they had him slim down. No, he decided to do that. I think he wanted to get away, and I don't know, maybe it was just a personal I don't know decision, but I think he just did that on his own, and probably to get faster, because I'm pretty sure Shedeur Sanders heard that first day combine when I put out there Shedeur Sanders and all NFL quarterbacks. You worry, those defense players college is much faster. We talked about that on the day 1 combine. They are blazing fast. So, hey, if Shedeur Sanders, and guess what, on that field today, Shedeur Sanders was definitely faster than last year. Even in that little clip that's going around, he was definitely faster. So you better get faster. When you got Dexter Lawrence, right? Let's say if we get the best of Dexter Lawrence this year, 340 pounds, what, I think it was 6'6" or 6'5" or whatever, and he can run, 17.3 miles an hour and 37 yards. You better get going. And let me tell you one thing. You better get going, okay? But I'm going to say to be quicker. Yeah, even in the military, we will lose weight to get quicker. You gotta move. If anybody had a burden lift up, okay. Amen. And he got more muscle, yes. His legs look stronger, yes. Barry said we want him to take care of his body. Yep. He's gonna have to, because they don't want him injured. We're making faster. Yes. Military. Yep. That's why the military always run you to death. They run, especially in the army, they run you to death. Because if y'all, yes, to get faster, yes, the military will run you to death. Because if you in the battlefield and you see the enemy coming, and those missiles coming, you better get gone. You better go. You don't want to be like, oh, Lars, this hamburger got. Listen. If you think what I'm saying is not true, It's buffering. As a young soldier, thinking I can eat a hamburger and get out on that field and run 2 miles. Feel like you're pregnant? Yes, to get faster. Yes, definitely faster. Yes. Look at that smaller Shedeur is ready to soar. My main thing is, right? So this is my main thing when it comes to losing weight. Losing weight is one thing versus losing weight and gaining muscle. So I'm glad he did gain more muscle because I didn't want him out there like Kyler Murray. Remember what Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco said? One thing about Kyler Murray, since he got his money and went to the Vikings, right? However the contract was, their main issue was for Kyler Murray to be safe and to stay healthy because Kyler Murray was, let's say, about what, 5'10", 5'11", but he was only 190 pounds. Well, Shedeur Sanders' metric last year was 6'2", 215 pounds. Now, muscle does wear more than fat. So I'm very eager to see what his weight is. Now, if Shedeur Sanders slimmed down but has gained, let's say up. Oh gosh, I'm just thinking out the box right now. Let's say 220, I'll be okay. Or if he go down to 210. But we need that dense muscle because if he Shedeur Sanders, I mean, everybody get hit. I just don't want him to get hit and get hurt. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about. So I definitely want to see what his weight is this year. You had it happen. Yeah, PT test, yeah. It makes sense in grade school. The heaviest kids were slow. Yes. Now, that right there, I don't even want to move this off the screen. But y'all, you know what? I'm going to keep this right here. Let me see. Can I go back to it? Yeah, it ain't going to move. Let's go ahead and talk about these two right here. Then I'm going to go back to, okay, that clip still got Shedeur Sanders. Now, Andrew Berry. I just got 2 small clips on Andrew Berry. Then I'm going to let y'all go, Vestas. Already got them ready. Here we go. Here's the first one. This is 3 minutes right here. This one right here. This is 1 minute and 30 seconds right here. Andrew Berry.
The volume of resources, that volume and quality of resources that we do. And now it's our job and our responsibility to make sure that we maximize them.
There we go.
When you guys go through some of the scenario planning and you go through this, because we actually got this question on Browns Daily, which was how many people actually know the real draft board? Like how many people know exactly what would happen?
So let me set the tone. But everybody thought that Andrew Berry was not calling shots. Now, Paul DePodesta was there last year, right? But we know that the climate and the energy changed when Paul DePodesta stepped down after Shedeur Sanders started playing, and Andrew Berry became the new Paul DePodesta temporarily. Now, for anybody that doubt or did doubt Andrew Berry's power this year here, listen to what Andrew Berry about to say, okay?
In a scenario. So let's start with that. How many people really know what's going to happen?
So I guess I think it's probably 2 separate questions in terms of people knowing the real draft board. That's everybody involved in the process. This past week during April meetings, like I don't believe in hiding the board. Everybody, we ask a lot of work, so they'll see how we have players stacked across positions and things like that, and we have a group that has proven very trustworthy over a long period of time. Scouts, analysts, and coaches, and we've never had a problem with that type of information getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like the strategic decision making, that's a little bit tougher because probably there's only one person who really knows, which is me.
I heard him.
And it's less about a lean in a certain direction and more about there are a number of different things that can happen on draft night, whether it's, how players come off the board, whether it's trade opportunities, you name it. So it's not about necessarily hiding intent, but just more about there is an inherent uncertainty that comes with any sports draft.
There's a billion scenarios. I mean, you couldn't possibly game plan for every scenario that'll emerge. Now, do you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm ever?
I do not.
So that was the end of that one. So Andrew Berry said, so believe it or not, y'all, based on what Andrew Berry just said, they already know who they're going to pick. Well, I'm going to say they have a strategy in mind. Basically, in their mind, they already know who they want to pick at 6. Now, he didn't say nothing about the trade down. He wouldn't get that up if they're going to trade down. But based on what he said, they already know who they want to pick. They're just waiting for the draft day to occur, which is a good thing. So, and this video here, I was listening to it very closely. This is a video. This was taped last week. So this was not taped this week. But guess what? They decided to release it 2 days ahead of the draft for a reason. And they did it 1 hour after that the viral video went out regarding the press conference. So let me go and play that one. Let me play this last clip here.
Leer at him. They do this music and he leers at him to get an edge. So I'm going to ask questions. We're on radio, so nobody's going to know that I'm Larry Daviding, which is why I said that. But last year at this time when we sat here to this interview, you already had a trade worked out. So I'm just going to say, this year, do you already have a trade worked out?
You know, it's a great question, Nate. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. So
that's why I'm doing the looking.
Look, we're in the entertainment business, so everybody tune in, right?
That's right.
8 p.m. Thursday night. Find out.
Of course, then I expected that answer fully, and that's the only one you could possibly give. But last year, by the way, kudos. Talk about a trustworthy group. That's right. Nobody in the NFL knew that at all, which is pretty incredible that you guys were able to pull that off. All right, going into this one here. How do you view and how do you value? Let's start with the 6th pick right here. Saying, okay, and I'm saying pundit-wise, we have needs on the offensive line. We have needs at wide receiver, okay? How do you balance that with the best player on the board? And at 6, are you looking for somebody, the best player, maybe in a position of need, but or just highest ceiling, but also highest floor? Like, do you feel that pick has to be, regardless of position, an absolute hit to the point that you can control that?
Well, I guess maybe I'd counter with every selection you make, you know, you want to be a hit. It's not going to happen.
Sure.
You know, there aren't that many players that are going to be starting caliber or role players in a given draft. But I think where, you know, to perhaps the theme of your question, that you're right, like risk aversion versus risk seeking. And then what risk you're going to take, whether it's on talent or position or injury or mental or something along those lines, may change throughout the draft. That all being said, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach, other than I think everyone's heard me say every year. I know externally, every year, all the mocks focus on, okay, this is the need or perceived need. They're just going to take the best player at this position, regardless of like the quality of prospects. That's not usually how NFL teams operate.
Right.
So that's not certainly how we've operated. You know, the first order of business is like, okay, can you get a starting level player or higher? Like those are the odds that you want to maximize, because that's the hardest thing to do. And then you can layer in all the other components.
To your point, as you said it, I think in your presser last week, you're like, who would have expected us to take a 3-tech and an off-ball linebacker with our first 2 picks? And that's exactly what you did. And by the way, one of them is the defensive rookie of the year. So I'd say that worked out pretty well. How do you balance, and I'm going to use the lingo, and you tell me I may have the wrong lingo because I don't know anything about our draft board or our grading system, really. Like if there's at 6, for example, there's a blue chip in a position that we don't really need, or there's a good red in a position that we're.
So he's just really talking about strategy. So y'all, Vesta, so that was the only, like I said, that video was maybe 10 to 12 minutes long. But Andrew Berry, he was talking, but he wasn't talking. He was saying things, but he wasn't saying things. But he said enough things. He said enough things that's definitely going to have me tuned in Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I think it was Gemini said last night, or maybe it was 420. We got, 6 picks before number 39 or 50. We got so many picks, y'all. That's why Coach Dre said what he said last night. If they don't get Proctor, if they don't get Proctor at number 6, I can see them trading down, but it's so many trades in the background, I don't even know where they will fall. That's another thing that Andrew Berry has to take into consideration. If he does trade down, who's going to trade up and probably get a player that he's looking at? If gone, who is the next player that Andrew Berry wanted? And we at 12. Golly, boy, I can't wait. But yeah, that's Tate. That's Carnell Tate, Ohio Buckeye. Let's see here. What's up, Meter Lee? From the Praise Team. I'm trying to get Tony to take. Hey, listen. I'm looking at my schedule so far out. I don't know if I'm traveling, but it's so far out. And it's on a Thursday. But if I'm here, I'm definitely gonna be there. Okay. I just said something. Yeah, so Vestas. That's it, Vestas. See, I ain't keep you that long. It's only been 51 minutes and 20 seconds, y'all. Hey, so if you want to talk about something, talk about it. If not, I'll let you go. Because you know I'm coming back tomorrow. Oh, hold on, Vestas. While y'all getting y'all chats together, I saw something interesting today. That's an interesting day. We had already talked about that. We done talked about that. Hold on one second. I saw an article. I was thinking about y'all, Vestas, and then this thing came up regarding the news conference today. Oh, I didn't know this, y'all. While y'all getting y'all notes together, look at this article that just came out 2 hours ago. Dogs by Nature. It says Brown News. 11 free agents try out at minicamp, including a former second-round pick. Let's see who they invited out there, y'all. At the Cleveland Browns minicamp, the team worked out 11 players, including former second-round Josh Pascal. Who was Pascal to the Browns? The second phase of the Cleveland Browns off-season program started on Tuesday, just days away from the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft. Much like last year, but with helmet cameras. Oh, yeah. Did y'all see that some players, including Shedeur Sanders, they had that helmet camera? Now, you know the Browns is taking that out of the book of Coach Prime. Can you imagine the footage that they have captured on Shedeur Sanders' helmet camera? Oh, man. The footage that people can just see how Shedeur Sanders see the field. Oh, my gosh. They finna make money just off Shedeur Sanders' helmet camera, y'all. Helmet camera. Let's see here. Much like last year, but with helmet cameras, the Browns quarterback competition includes sharp sharing reps, a tackle, and no certain about who will be the starter heading to the camp. Y'all, I'm just scanning. I just saw this right here. But yeah, they done worked out 11 free agents that I don't know that's on the roster, y'all, for some reason, y'all. Okay, I'll just call them out. Running back Sincere McCormick. Okay, that was a running back. Then the O-line member, Joe Michaelski. Then a wide receiver, Keith Kurtwood. A safety, Pat McNorris. Cornerback, Ken Garber. Safety, JT Woods. Defensive tackle, I can't pronounce his name, Muba. Defensive edge, Marquise Watts. O-line, Tyler McLean. Defensive edge, Josh Pascal. Okay, so he's a defensive edge. And defensive tackle, Jacob Sky. So 11 free agents they worked out, y'all. Okay, so here we go. Pascal was a second-round pick with the Detroit Lions in 2022 and played 36 games, including 18 starts for a team in 3 seasons. He came from the Kentucky Wildcats. He produced the Kentucky Wildcats product, put together 62 tackles, 15 QB hits, 12 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, and 2 fumble recoveries, and 1 pass defense in those 3 games. So he also went undrafted in 2022 and has bounced around between a number of teams since then. Oh, he's a 5'9" running back, played in 5 NFL games. Okay, he got some experience with the Raiders. Okay. That's just some trivia news, y'all. Shedeur Sanders is a different man. Most definitely, y'all. Let me go back to this picture here. Then I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm definitely expecting y'all to come back tomorrow, y'all. I definitely want y'all come back tomorrow. I ain't trying to weigh y'all out this weekend. I want that picture to come back up. Okay, I trust AB. Remember Mike Tomlin said AB must be smarter than me. Why? Why, Michelle? Why, Michelle? Why, Michelle? Why? Listen, Andrew Berry was smart. I'm not doing it. He was smart. I knew it. Okay. All right, Vestas, I see you tomorrow, Vestas. Thank you so much for tonight and for all the good conversation. And thank you. Make sure when you come back, make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest. Tony Talks Vested Up, Compelling Sports Edge. I see you soon tomorrow, okay? I see you soon. Doing the same thing. Okay. All right, Vestal.